success. Yeah, I'm the bad guy.
So I'm gonna take you and anybody else that wants to come after the World Wrestling Federation Championship belt and meet them head on. Ooh yeah!
Cállate, chico. Es savage. I see you at SummerSlam, man. You don't impress me, chico.
You're right.
Everybody knows that Razor Ramon, he wear the gold, man. And chico, I gonna take that gold, man. Look at me. I oozing machismo.
Rip off the bad guy.
What's up, it's your girl Maya, and you're rocking with Ill Boy.
If you tuned in right now, it gotta be DJ Brown.
They want me to speed it up. This flow be slow as fall. I'm shining on ya, I'm grinding on ya, and everybody need to boss up. Crisscross and make a nigga jump. Put your hands on your knife, feel the slump. I don't know what you thought, but you damn sure ain't getting the pump. I don't get down with you, so your best bet is to move around. UFC, that's ground and pound. I'm the underground king. Where's my crown? Don't play with me at all. Yo, hustle just too small. I'm the bad guy cause I ball. You a hater, wait, pause. They hated on my success, yeah, I'm the bad guy. They downplay my hustle, yeah, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. They hated on my success.
Nano 4 DJ
Yeah,
Bravo, the
I'm the
hottest
bad
nigga
guy.
action.
They downplay my hustle, yeah, I'm the bad guy. They hated on my success, yeah, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. They hated on my success, yeah, I'm the bad guy. Raise a sharp flow, toe tag a nigga John Doe. I'm the hottest in the show. Like a train, I just go. Drop the elbow top rope. I'm efficient as it comes. Still got homies in the slums. Yeah, they thinking they the one. Yeah, I just be coolin', minding my own. It's too late, so there's no pressure zone. Your coverage is blown, I'm all in the zone. Yo, mama, this song, you blew a dog, gon' take a hike, I done checked you off. That's a night, you a hater? Well, that's your life, that's your life. They hated on my success, yeah, I'm the bad guy. They downplay my hustle, yeah, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. They hated on my success, yeah, I'm the bad guy. They downplay my hustle, yeah, I'm the bad guy. They hated on my success, yeah, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. They hated on my success, yeah, I'm the bad guy.
It's not how many times you get knocked down. Oh, it's how many times you get up. Everybody, look at me now.
Bringing back the 90s.
Don't ever make a mistake. I'm sticking your nose in my business. If I'm down and out, I'll get up and take care of myself. So Dusty Rhodes, remember, when you walk out here, woo, talking Ric Flair.
I wake up blessed. I thank the Lord. I count my cash. Thank you, Lord. I'm getting in the booth. I'm 10 toes down. I'm past 25. I'm so blessed right now. I wake up blessed. I thank the Lord. I count my cash. Thank you, Lord. I'm back in the booth. I'm 10 toes down. I'm past 25. I'm so blessed right now. Yeah. I wake up blessed. What a wonderful feeling. See my son go to school. That's a humble beginning. Get on my grind, so I hustle hard. If I don't hustle, then we don't eat. Not at all.
The 90s.
Bringing back the 90s.
Yeah, boy, what up with it, partner?
Vision beat.
I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. Take the stand out for my man. Some like them to sense. Do you understand it's a way of life? Never be bad to be. Not a nigga I can call on. I do dirt by myself. No co-defendant, no witness. I don't need no help. Bitches real shit to the death of me. Until a nigga out of breath. Hold the tray, yeah, my name like a real nigga wasn't there. All the names just help them dry. If you wanna let them melt. Share my soul with you nigga until it's not a spirit there. These niggas you hang with, they probably wouldn't even care. Give my last if you can last. If it's something that I can spare. All I just want broke the belly. Some advice I thought I'd share. This is gonna break my bones, but the seal will never tear. I'm real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this.
It's your boy Slim 112 and you're listening to DJ Bravo. I grew up in the 90s mixtape.
I'm ready to get, say that. I'm off of the shit. I'm hitting them licks, all them chicks. I'm taking them trips. Yeah. We getting them whips. Okay. They tight as a bitch. Stay that. I'm matching my fit. I'm matching my click. We working, dog. We hustling, dog. You know how we do it. We set it all. Do that. I'm ready to get. Yeah. I told you that. Yeah. We don't cut you no slack. Yeah. We breaking them backs. We taking them trips. We getting that money. We getting that honey. It's all in my tummy. We getting that money. It's all in my tummy. You niggas ain't fucking with us. We getting that money.
I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. I'm as real as it gets, no realer than this. Hey.
Come on, DJ Nick.
You're not my dog, not at all. Not at all. Yeah. You're not my dog, get up out my face. You're a roach, go and get the spray. Seen too many of those. Talking about me just to pass the day. Why? I woke up just to get the cake. Nigga small, I just want my plate. You soldier hate, you gon' hate. Do your job. I eat well like on Section 8. Yes. I play chess, this is checkmate. You put me down, I guess you really fake. Stone cold, you're a rattlesnake. I never trust that shit again. Never. Keep my mouth closed, I'm born to win. Niggas not comfortable in their own skin. Pillow talking just to get a friend. R.I.P. to my own kin. Rest in peace, nigga. Cold world is what I'm living in. Keep my name in your mouth, you don't know me. You're not my homie, not my homie. Keep my name in your mouth, you don't know me. You're not my homie, you're not my homie. Keep my name in your mouth, you don't know me. You're not my homie, you're not my homie. Keep my name in your mouth, you don't know me. You're not my homie, you're not my homie.
What's up, it's your boy Slim 112 and you're listening to DJ Bravo. I grew up in the 90s mixtape.
Are you down for me?
She cooking clean on the regular. She hold it She my type of chick, that's why I'm there for her. She my blessing, bruh, so I gotta hold her down. She my round, she my sound, she know how I'm going down. I'ma hit it from the back, then I'ma go another round. She know how I like it, she know that I'm a clown. 8 in the morning, then I'm headed uptown. I got some money, I gotta make it right now. My only destination is to get up in that route. When I come back, she know what I'm about. I'm a daddy, better yet, I'm a mag. She love me, I guess I'm all that. Down for you, you know that. I go down for you, you know I do that. I cook you breakfast in the morning. What you eating? I get you right when you yawning. 5-star hotels, making love, listening to Adele. We doing that. I knock the frame out the hinges. I'm a dog. Oh damn, I'm a menace. She want more, I live a gymnast. I got my muscles, I guess I got the spinach. Bye. Oh, she love me cause I'm winning. Oh, she love me.
To my children, I love you. Oh God, man, what?
Is this your shortest fight ever? In any time, amateur, professional ever?
Assalamu alaikum, Maida. I don't know, man. Yeah, Lennox Lewis. Lennox, I'm coming for you.
Mike, is it frustrating to train like you did and then have this in 7 or 8 seconds?
For this fight, I only trained probably 2 weeks or 3 weeks for this fight. I had to bury my best friend. And I dedicated this fight. I wasn't going to fight. I dedicated this fight to him. I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lennox is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now, Mike?
That's right.
Mike Tyson knock you out. Mike Tyson knock you out. Niggas talking shit. I guess they bought it now. Mike Tyson knock you out. Mike Tyson knock you out. Niggas talking shit. I guess they bought it now. Mike Tyson knock you out. Mike Tyson knock you out. Hit the ground, get stomped out. Hit the ground, it's lights out. Mike Tyson knock you out. Mike Tyson knock you out. I don't play no games. You about a timeout. He talking, so I gotta split him. Oh, yeah, I gotta get him. Don't play no game, I gotta get him. I'm on your ass. Take him to that 90s shit. Get me out the school and shit. Throwback shit. I want my round, I'ma finish him. Gotta finish him off. I try to tear him dog, limb to limb. I try to beat the shit out of him. I'm starring in this action film. I'm a star. I'm on his ass, man, it's looking grim. Man, I'm up on my Tyson shit. Tyson shit. He gon' take it to the chin. Take it to the chin, nigga. I told you all I do is win. DJ Khaled. I'm charging like an LA van. Fill up. I'm breaking bones, check the scan. Breaking them. I'm setting it off Afghanistan. I'm pointed as a trigger man. Damn. I left him spinning like a fan. Word. He shook like a soda can. Yeah. I'ma get him right, that's who I am. I got to. He ain't never talk that shit again. Yeah, never. Pull his chain, that's what Debo did. Damn, Debo.
If you tuned in right now, it gotta be DJ Bravo.
Catch him slipping while they chillin' at the red eye. Have him wishing it was green. Ain't no slipping when you step into the west side. Ain't no messing with the team. Stop tripping. We blow through the money like it's crippin'. Stop tripping. We blow through the money like it's crimpin'. I'm slipping while they chillin' at the red light. Have 'em wishing it was green. Ain't no slipping when you step into the west side. Ain't no messing with the team.
He was beefing with some niggas from uptown. He got caught stealing, now they want they round.
Yeah, they want that.
When they catch him in the streets, they gon' stomp him to the ground. He real hip hop, he really underground. He fast with them feet, so he got up out that jam. They ain't tripping, man, they wanna hit him with that scam.
Stay on your ass.
That pistol go blam blam. He gone in a minute, man.
Damn.
They caught him lacking at the light. Ain't no fat burger for the night.
Damn.
They blew his brains, man, it's dynamite.
All over the paper.
He got murdered for the wedding night.
I'm slipping while they chillin' at the red light. Have 'em wishing it was green. Ain't no slipping when you step into the west side. Ain't no messing with the team. Stop trippin'. We blow through the money like it's crimpin'. Stop trippin'. We blow through the money like it's crimpin'. I'm slipping while they chillin' at the red light. Have 'em wishing it was green. Ain't no slipping when you step into the west side. Ain't no messing with the team.
Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. In the goddamn refrigerator.
Yeah, boy.
Eating up all the food. All the chicken.
Yeah,
all the
I
pig.
like the sound of this.
The 90s.
Bringing back the 90s.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't.
Yeah, it is.
The motivation needed. I just kill the track. Light up the spliff, close the door, they gon' get this crack. They gon' get this smack in your ear. Don't get mad cause your girl wanna disappear. She a 10 Tennessee, she just volunteer. I told her, honey, I'm just cool, I'm just here for Bill. Sippin' Belvedere, wishing that my homies here. Back to the future shit, wishing I could bring you here. But I can't, so I'ma stay up out the way. Count more money than the bank on a Friday. I'm out the driveway, punch the clock 2 ways. I'm on some getting money shit, DiBiase. I got $1 million dream, you can't stop me. My life like a TV, you gotta watch me.
Make sure it's HD.
Play the cards I was dealt. Yeah, I'm out here working for my wealth. This the type of beat that make you go hard. Get your best verse, get your best bars. Go hard. Go hard. This the type of beat that make you go hard. Get in the streets and spit your best bars. Go hard. Go hard. Yo, feel this shit in your chest bone. Stand on your feet. I am homegrown. Roll out the red carpet when I'm in my city. They say I'm living fat. I said obesity didn't. I admit I'm the best in the booth. I done spit so damn hard, damn, I thought I lost a tooth. She say she like you. I guess I'm babe with the roof. This is my ID. This is my proof. They say I'm a dog. Bitch,
I'm a dog.
you a goof if you thought I couldn't spit this truth. I don't tuck the chain, I ain't DJ Boo. If you curving your face, you playing peekaboo. This the type of beat that make you go hard. Get your best verse, get your best bars. Go hard. Go hard. This the type of beat that make you go hard. Get in the streets and spit your best bars. Go hard. Go hard.
May I help you, sir?
How much for an order of ribs?
$250.
$250? How many ribs do I get with that?
About 5.
5? So I guess that's about 50 cents a rib, huh?
Yeah, about.
Let me get one.
What's up? It's Maya, and you're listening to I Grew Up in the 90s.
I just don't think it's fair that you charge me 25% interest on the money that you loan me.
Come on, DJ.
You already take 30% out of my check. You know, I ain't got no G-string and I ain't out there making no tips, you know.
It was a stripping game, partner. Who you ain't nothing? All you do is spin record. That's all you do. Who you think it is? DJ Quick? Huh? Kid Capri?
I didn't say
Huh? Oh, you must be Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. I tell you what. You better go on back out there and get out of my face before you get swole.
Hey, look, Dal, I ain't.
They for horses. They for horses.
Come here and muscle you and nothing like that. I ain't trying to do that. I just want money. You know, I just say,
raise up, gonna be trouble.
Trouble. Up on me. You ain't who you say you be. Play the games that try to do. New game, I'ma finish you. I see you switching up on me. You ain't who you say you be. Play the games that try to do. New game, I'ma finish you. I don't really play with you. That my money and by my revenue. Got my baby in some tennis shoes. I don't got no time for petty dudes. TLC, check your attitude. I'm so ravish and I'm really rude. Check the comments, man, I am the dude. I be swaggin' when I'm in the booth. It's been hard, I guess I lost a tooth. You try to hit it, didn't work, my dude. I'm on the grill, I guess you barbecue. Escape, who can you run to? Give you one ball, now you finished, dude. He changing up the attitude. He gon' switch it up. He gon' greet me with some gratitude. I see you switching up on me. You ain't who you say you be. You play the games that y'all to do. New game, I'ma finish you. I see you switching up on me. You ain't who you say you be. You play the games that y'all to do. New game, I'ma finish you. And I don't really like your homie at all. Don't be acting like you really know me. I don't know you. My life a movie and I know you love it. Enjoy that. I make it big, now we really cousins. Don't hit my line. You watch your mind, I guess you really bugging. When I was down, a nigga had nothing. I ain't had shit. Shout out to my queens though. My mom, my wife, they put that cash up in my jeans, boy. Yes sir. Now I'm putting on for Illinois. 815. I'ma show you I'm a ill boy. You already know that. When you see me, I'm the real McCoy. No imitation. I'm riding this. You can't never really steal my joy. You really can't. I'm a hustler, call me dope boy. Yes sir. Stack my cheese like a general. Great general. Yeah, nigga, I'm the next to blow. I see you switching up on me. You ain't who you say you be. You play the games that y'all to do. Luke Kane, I'ma finish you. I see you switching up on me. You ain't who you say you be. You play the games that y'all to do. Kane, I'ma finish you.
Who's that nigga?
What the hell you think I'm worried about? End of discussion! Debate is over. You will write a formal apology. I will what? A formal apology for your treatment of Mrs. Elliott and Darnell and for your vicious and thoughtless insult to the women of this community. You will kowtow, you will step and fetch. Right? If you think you get used to it, it's the way of the world. If you're so hot on discipline, then goddammit, start by accepting mine. Because contrary to popular opinion, I'm the head nigger in charge.
In the community, they love me. They see opportunity, they hug me. I'm just living, being the man that I gotta be. Working 9 to 5 with a college degree. Trying to get by, to live quality. Shout out to my kids, pursuing a degree. If you lame, well I'ma have to disagree. Popularity don't mean shit if you can't eat. And I be damned, I'm coming out that jam. I'ma eat, cause I'm a grown man. I like steak, I eat it when I can. I got my dollars up, so I guess that I'm the man. But I can't move right without God's plan. That's like a bike without a motherfucking kickstand. Before you hit the ground, go and check the land. You better understand, I'm the heart of the land. I am the heart of the street. they can. It's a new era, you just gotta set the trend. Now get on your A game and summarize what I said. If you can't read, I guess that was unfair. You can't live in this world, words are everywhere. They push you through middle school, I guess they didn't care. That really riles me up, I guess I'm Papa Bear. I go off on admin, but would they really care? It's a budget thing. They cash low. Yeah, right. They want more money, so the seats grow. They don't got the credentials, that's Pinocchio. They set up in our hood and then they sell some more. Dinosaur textbooks for my baby girl. If you knew the shit they do, you would really hurl. But that's our future, huh? The schools, huh? Really? They treat it like a business, huh? Word.
Who's that nigga?
I go loco about that dodo. I go loco. I go loco about that dodo. By my dodo. I go loco. I go loco by my dodo. By my dodo. Play with me. That's a no-no. Ayy. I go loco for that dodo. I go loco. I go loco for that dodo. For that dodo. I go loco. I go loco for that dodo. For that dodo. Play with me. That's a no-no. Ayy. I go loco for that dodo. I go loco. She hatin', that's Coco. She a hater. Please don't play with my pesos. Please don't play. I know niggas with them Dragos. I know real killers. They a killer about they hill boy. Yes sir. Wild Wild West. That's a cowboy. Will Smith. Eddie Murphy. I'm a golden boy. I'm shining bright. I think I'm Leroy. I see you peek me through the keyhole. Peeping at your head lump. Field goal. Now you smashed up. Get back to my bank, bro. My family, that's all I owe. MC Hammer, yeah, with the flow. I'm killing it. They love me on the radio. That's more strings, that's more dope. Yes sir. I'm loud up in they stereo. They bumping my shit. I'm the dope, that's what they looking for. I grind my way from the bottom, boy, all the way. That's why I'm about my cash flow. That's why I'm about it. I'm getting everything I asked for. Yeah.
I go loco about that dodo. I go loco about that dodo. Yeah. I go loco about that dodo. Play with me and that's a no-no. Hey, I go loco about that dodo. I go loco about that dodo. I go loco about that dodo. Play with me and that's a no-no. I get everything I ask for. I know that I'm an asshole. I'm fucking on a bad hoe. I'm smoking on gelato. I gotta get it pronto. Ducking from the 5-4. She taking yellow high notes. I go loco for the dodo. Not no Ocho Tony Romo. I get shows though. I for hoes though. If you popo, get a choco. I go loco in the pussy. She go cocoa for some cookies. In the stoma, Wamo Gucci. This be older, you a rookie. I ain't never flogging. I be stuck up in my pocket. You know Bruno, keep a rocket. Aim it at your eyeball socket. She said take it to the house like she Tyler Lockett. I be smoking on the ounce, you be smoking profit.
That's how you work it. That shit was brilliant. Frankie, we robbed the bank. Ah! Woo! That's a lot of money. Are we gonna get away with this? What do you mean, are we gonna get away with this? What does this look like?
Come on, DJ, cool.
Fuck that shit, man. I'm telling you right now, if I get caught, I'm shooting my fucking way out.
We can put that shit in.
I think we need another man on the street with Skip. Somebody coming to the side.
I agree. Man, hell no. We don't need no another man. Shit, I can see.
Y'all didn't know your reverend was a gambling man? A sinning man. Can I get a hallelujah?
in this house of God.
Well, look here, man. Skip is in, period, all right?
I stand a lot to lose if this thing blows up in my face. The last time I saw him, he was shooting poison in his face.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know, he trying to shake that shit, man.
He's still on drugs.
And I still trust him with my life, Clem.
Be bullin'.
Always be yourself, they be switching up for the web. Always be yourself, they be switching up for the web. Always be yourself.
Duval
they be
DJ
switching
Bravo,
up
drop
for
that
the
shit,
web.
my nigga.
Nobody else, I got it out the mud myself. Even as I won't regret. Get this money, no go sweat. Chillin' like a bassinet. Want that money and respect. Give me cash and give me checks. You cannot just interject. You are not an architect, so your comments don't affect. Say my prayers, fuck them haters. Gotta get right to this paper. Elevator, see you later. I don't deal with traders, baby. Cheese eaters, pack of players. All you niggas masturbators. Get your lotion, get it, baby. See you working hard, labor. I go hard in different layers. I go hard in different places. They just wanna trade like us. Can't hustle up in my structure. Talking about me, so it's fuck it. Got your hand out like it's nothing. Now you on my line discussing. Really like I owe you something.
We done bought our way into hell. The plain fact is that I promised the Lord I would never sin like this. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I even want any of this dirty money.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rem. You'll find something to do with your share.
Hey, man, that shit.
No. I'll take the money.
Lying sack of shit.
I'm sure the Lord will find another way for me to do my penance.
Show. Welcome to another one of our direct line interviews on K100 Radio. What's good, fam? Y'all ready to do this, man? All right, drop that drop again.
You are
gonna make
tuned
it
to
simple, right?
K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
K100, you bastards.
Of course, you know, on our direct line interviews over here at K100 Radio, what we do is chop it up with our special guests. Most of the time, we do talk to independent artists. That's normally what we do over here with our direct line interviews, and that's what we're going to be doing today. However, every now and again, you never know who we might be talking to over here on K100 Radio. You know, we could be talking to, you know, politicians, porn stars, gang members. We all kind of people, man. We've talked to a host of people on our direct line interviews. But to keep it 100, we generally reserve this platform for independent artists, all right? And so today, we're going to be chopping it up with another independent artist. And I want to go ahead and jump on my line real quick and bring up the homie Ill Boy, all right? Hey, yo, Ill Boy, what's good, fam? You on the line?
What's going on? What's the word?
What's going on, fam? Welcome to the show. What's good with you, bro?
And I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. Well, first of all, it's good to have you on the show, man. I appreciate you for rocking out with us over here at K100 Radio and booking this direct line interview so we can get to know you personally and check out some of your music. We're going to be running some of your joints. We're going to play your video. So anybody that may be watching this over on the Facebook live feed, if you're on the Facebook live feed, we will show you this video that the homie got. All right. Yo, it's a nice little video with his crew. We got some other music that we're going to play by him. But we're also just going to chop it up and get to know him a little bit better. And that's the whole point of these direct line interviews. So first and foremost, fam, I'm going to give you the floor. I want you to go ahead and introduce yourself to our listening audience and then just tell them who you are and where you represent. Go ahead.
Hey, what's good? It's the big homie Ill Boy, straight out the Midwest. Hip-hop artist. Been doing my thing for a little bit, and I'm excited to bring y'all my latest single, first one, me in the remix, and like he said, just chop it up with y'all.
Absolutely, dog. All right, man, let's get into it, man. Y'all ready? All right, so listen, fam. Ill Boy. I kind of got, when I read the bio a little bit, I kind of got it real quick. You know what I'm saying? Where you representing, all right? Ed, you ill with it. I get it. I got it. I like it. All right? The first 1 million video, the remix that you got, we see that you already had an original version video out for it, and now you got the remix, and the remix one is the one that we're actually going to play on the broadcast today, and also the video that we're going to show to our people that's watching on our live streams and on our YouTube channel, all right? So that's what we're going to be getting into, man. But so how long have you actually been grinding as an artist?
I would say these past few years, I took it to another level where it came to be very serious about the craft. So I would say probably like these last 2 years, just really been out here grinding and networking.
Right. To the point where you actually dropping material is out. You got videos and all that. So it's been about 2 years that you really been on the grind with it, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So listen, in these 2 years, tell me what's changed, because people seem to think that unless you become a star or become famous, that's when your life really changes. But little do they know, when you first start being an independent artist on the grind, even if you never become a star, your life does in fact change once you decide to get into the industry and get into music seriously and start putting product out. So tell me a couple of things that's changed since you've really been going hard and grinding.
Yes, sir. I'll just say to anybody, man, who out here who really want to pursue the music business and career and really do their thing, even though you ain't at the level that you think you are, or you're going to start right away, it do change your life, man. And it's a lot of work that need to be done out here for the independent artists, and just making sure your copyrights is right, making sure your song is registered, make sure you own the rights to your beat. So it's plenty of work out here for us to do. So they definitely got to tap in with all of that.
Absolutely. So what about like family, friends, ex-girlfriends, whatever, when the video drops, or maybe the first time you rock out and do a show at your at the club, or the first time you actually hand somebody some physical product, or the first time you share a link on your social media and that's you on the track? What changed then? How was the reaction from like people that knew you all, well before that, well before you actually felt like you took it serious and took it to the next level and the next step? Tell me about that.
Man, I would say, just share a funny story, man. You know how family sometimes will do you, it's crazy. But when I dropped 519 and I dropped First 1 Million as a single, I had dropped that back in August. I think some of the homies from town, they knew I was trying to do my thing before. I wasn't always as polished as I am now. So I think they kind of tuned in to get some giggles.
Right.
When they tuned in to the product, they was able to check it out, and they liked it. They didn't really know how to respond. They was just like, well, this record cool, and this record cool. I'm like, man, you just named like 5-6 songs off there. It's only a 14-track album. So, that's half the album. So
right.
It's just been funny to get some of those and hear those conversations and, continue to get people's reactions. And I'm from a small town, so everybody knows me. Everybody knows what it is that I'm doing. And it's just interesting to see people check me out.
Yeah, I think that, and I can relate to that. I remember I'm also from a small town. I don't know how big, the population of your city, but I'm from I'm
26,000.
Okay, that's very small. that's small. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. So you from a small town. Okay, so that's but although my city had more than that growing up, not that much more. I didn't grow up in the metropolis either, but in the metro area. Even though I've been in Atlanta for the past 23 years, I'm actually born and raised in Panama City, Florida, which is albeit small, even though we've got the beaches, especially if you don't count that. So with that being said, I understand. I know what it's like. And for me, I always ask independent artists this question because it was remarkable to see people. You're going to have people who really embrace you and support you, and then you're going to have people that doubt you and feel like, oh, whatever you saying in a song ain't really you, or they really know you and it don't match up with what you saying. And so you have people that look at you side-eyed like that. And then you're going to have people who've been knowing you since a child, since a baby, and they just got love for you and they see you doing something positive and they just want to see you win, so they be all in. So it's that weird dynamic when everybody knows you in the hometown. Like some people believe and want you to, and some people feel like, well, you from the same place as me, bro. You ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Because they kind of starstruck and think you got to be in Atlanta or you got to be in LA or New York to
right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, so tell me a little bit about that. Like, tell me a little bit about what it's like being an independent artist in a small town. Do you travel a lot to neighboring cities? Like, how do you really promote your music as an independent artist being in a small demographic like that?
Man, I just want to thank all the doubters and all the supporters. First off, I appreciate them all. But I would say that I was I was doing some traveling before COVID obviously hit. COVID obviously slowed everything down, but I got a chance to come to Atlanta back in like February. I was on a tour with the Core DJs, and we was down there for like 2 or 3 days, and I was able to promote. I was promoting First One Million, the original record, and you know, just hanging out at some different spots and meeting a lot of different people in Atlanta, man. And it was definitely a fun time. And early back, I would say December, I was in Oklahoma, and I was doing some networking with some different people and doing some stuff out there. So it was just getting real good, and then COVID happened. So
right. Well, there's nothing any of us could do about that. But it seems like you had a plan. Shout out to the Core DJs. I know quite a few of those guys over there. Salute to that grind and that platform and those DJs. It's a lot of good people over there, man. You know what I mean? And the Core DJs.
Hey, and shout out to my dog, Kelby. I was listening to your stuff as y'all was buzzing me in, and I heard Making a Mag. I'm also a member of Making a Mag. They do dope things over there. So shout out to him and what they do.
Right, yeah, definitely, man. That's fam over there. That's fam. That's deeper than rap over there with the homie Kelby. You know what I'm saying? And Kim, and salute to my people over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, those are my guys over there. You know what I'm saying? So listen, so it's a small world, and that's another thing to consider. Like people think, you know, being an independent artist. Let me ask you this, because people think the industry is huge, and the industry itself is not. The music industry itself, all things being equal, it's fairly small. So a lot of people feel like, you know, oh, the industry is the size of New York City, like it's that many people, and it's really not. It's really a small community, especially the higher up, the more money you start talking about. It's like a pyramid. It gets slimmer and slimmer at the top. You know what I'm saying? So tell me about your, like, as you've grown and when you was on tour and you came down here, like tell me some of the instances where you felt like, man, it hit you, it dawned on you just how the industry works and just how small it can be, because actually you start to run into the same people over and over. Shout out to the homie DJ Monte over there on the check-in on the live, man. We're live right now. This is K100 Radio. We chopping up with the homie Ill Boy for a direct line interview with this artist. So tell me about that grind, man. Tell me about what it was like when you came to Atlanta and you just realized you see some of these same people in these relationships and it's networking, and then you realize sometimes it hits you that the industry ain't as big as you really think it is. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, most definitely. Just also shout out to the Nerd DJs. Did some work with them and was chopping it up with some different people over there. And shout out to Johnny O. And when I linked up with DJ Rob, shout out to him, King Core DJ. They already had intertwined and they already knew each other and they had already rocked with each other. And it was I could tell that it was a genuine relationship between them. And when I came to them to market my records and stuff, they just showed nothing but love. And as I went down to Atlanta with 4 DJs, just seeing some of the same familiar faces. And I'm between Milwaukee and Chicago, so I did some stuff up in Chicago and, you know, seeing some of the same people in Chicago, shoot to Indiana, and some of these same people down here in Atlanta. So it was just, you know, it was exciting. And you're definitely right. It's definitely a small knit community with this music. Like, it really is.
Yeah, it really is. And tell me about the, you know, give me a little bit of insight on the Midwest itself, like, because here's the thing, like, because of what we do and because we're designed to be on the internet, we talk to artists from everywhere, right? Like K100 Radio was an internet radio station, so it would only make sense that we're not going to be talking to just people in Atlanta. Like that's ridiculous, right? We built the platform to reach the whole globe, and the internet is everywhere. But demographically, there are a lot of differences and things that make different demographics unique, especially when it comes down to hip hop and just the swag of the region and how people dress, talk, whatever, down to the food they eat. Give me a little bit of something that you feel makes the Midwest stand out right now. Like right now, what do you feel like that's really separating the Midwest right now as an independent artist and as a region, and how can you kind of incorporate that into your grind a little bit?
I would say the Midwest is definitely, in terms of standout, we just had a lot of talent come from here. You know, we have Twister, you know, The Brat, you know, Crucial Conflicts, The Do or Dies. You saw what Nelly came in and did in the 2000s. So that's definitely the Midwest. And I would just say, on the independent side, just continue to work on my craft, continue to network, continue to build relationships, and try to just further my brand. I think can set me aside from other artists on the independent grind, and just further that ball, man, to get to where we want to go.
Absolutely, man. And so one thing that you've already understood as an independent artist early on is the necessary is how necessary it is to travel and network. So I feel like you already got that down. You've already been linking up with DJs, traveling out of town to major P1 markets. You know what I mean, and getting the visuals out and everything. So you understand already early on what it's like, you know, as far as being an independent artist and some of the steps that you have to take, some parts of the grind that you just can't skip. And so you kind of already, you know, ahead of the curve on that. So I'm gonna give you a round of applause on that part. Now, let's get into some of this music. You dig?
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
True.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. This is K100 Radio. Again, I'm your host, Blizzum. All right. We are live on K100 Radio right now. We chopping it up with the homie Ill Boy, right? And so this is what we do in our direct line interviews. If you've never been a part of one of these, we have a conversation with the artist, but at the same time, we like to highlight the music when we talk to our independent artists to make sure that we share the music with you guys. And anybody that may be listening, anybody that may be watching this live, listening to this live on our broadcast right now, shout out to everybody who may be listening on our mobile app or TuneIn Radio. We appreciate you guys, and anybody that may be watching on these social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram Live, or if you're watching after the fact on our YouTube channel, please hit subscribe. Or if you're listening on our podcast on Spotify or listening on SoundCloud on the recordings, we appreciate you. Thank you very much. Please follow and subscribe accordingly to on all those platforms so you can keep up with the new interviews and stuff that we put out. So with that being said, Ill Boy has a song out, and I'm gonna let him introduce it. All right, first of all, this is the remix. All right, so this song came out. I've watched both of the videos. Actually, when you sent me your package and we were setting up for the interview, I watched the original I watched the original version, and I watched the remix. Right, you know what I'm saying, with the whole crew on there. So
that's what's up.
Right, so tell me, like right now you're pushing the remix, and that's what we're getting ready to play. So tell me about this song, and tell me about like how you hooked up with all of these other artists that are on this record. There's a couple of you guys on here. So tell me about, you know, the creation, the decision to make the remix, and also who are these other artists that we getting ready to see on your track and hear on your track.
Most definitely. Well, First 1 Million. I was able to write that song relatively quick. I really got into the beat, and it didn't take long for me to make the song. And I came on some encounters with almost winning the Badger 5 out here in Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying? Came up a couple numbers short. So just like, man, you know, what if I really would have hit my first 1 million off a couple of them little numbers would have went right for me. So that's what just kind of inspired the record. We started getting some buzz with the record. We thought we could do some better promotion with the record because we felt like we believed in it. So we went back to the drawing board, and we did some extraness to it, add a little different sauce to it, add some different ball players on there, and we was able to come up with the remix. So shout out to Aaron Staccato out of Cincinnati. Shout out to All Day Jay in Chicago, and shout out to Sleepy Bag Boy in Indiana, man. We all Midwest boys. We hooked up. It's been nothing but love, and we've been enjoying this record, man.
Cincinnati, Chicago, Indiana. Man, so these artists that are on here, these are all obviously artists who have their own grind respectively that you sought out, and did you meet them in like just in passing and networking? Are they personal friends? I like to know the history of these kind of records when you have all these artists from different places. Like, how does that happen?
So shout out to my dog, All Day Jay again. All Day Jay is managed by, we managed by the same manager. So shout out to Rod Robinson, Me and Mine Entertainment.
Right.
So we actually both from the same hometown as well. So we got a real tight connection right there. So we always gonna do music. And I met Sleepy Bag Boy while I was in Atlanta, and I had met him previously for a hot second at a show in Indiana that the Core DJs was putting on. And then I met Aaron Staccato when I was on a conference call. I was promoting First 1 Million. I was on there with DJ Rampage. He had Jermaine Dupri on the call. He had Zaytoven on the call. And that's where I met Aaron at, and we just stayed in touch.
Right. Well, listen, man. It sounds like you've been out here really networking, and that's. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is the industry. You need a budget. You need a bag behind you. All right. Let's not play games and play coy with each other. We know what the fuck is up. You got to have some money. But networking is literally number two. Like,
tell Bentley to give me some money.
Listen, I'm saying, like,
I got a distribution deal with Bentley Records right now, and I'll tell them to go ahead and put a bag behind me, man. Tell them to turn that distribution deal to a deal, man. Tell them give me that. Luca Days, he's the CEO. Luca Days.
Hey, Luca Days need to break you got to cut the check. You got to spend money to make money. Like I tell people all the time, the bag is the number one thing in the industry. You need the money to spread it around to get the marketing and the promotion. But number two, or maybe even 1A, I don't even know if it's necessarily number two. 1 and 1A is going to be your network. Like, how many people fuck with you really? How many people really know you? And how many people really want to rock with you like that? That is equally, if not almost as important as how much money you got to spend where it needs to, when the time comes. All right, so this is K100 Radio. I'm your host, Blizzum.
K100, you bastards!
This is the direct line interview. We chopping it up with the homie Ill Boy, man. You feel me? And we getting ready to go ahead and jump into this this video, which I like. I like the bars on this. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, like these dudes brung it as far as just flowing. You feel what I'm saying? First 1 million. All right. This is Ill Boy, and he's got a lot of really dope other artists on here with him, man. He just told you who they were. So I want you guys to check this joint out, man, and just let me know what you think about it. Please, if you're watching and you're on the live streams, please leave any feedback. If you really, really rock with this, check him out. If you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, like he literally has a YouTube channel, put in Ill Boy. It popped up really easy. All right, so all we want you to do when we doing these direct line interviews is just show some love to the artist. We're not asking you for money. Support is free. A subscription to a YouTube channel, that matters when you're an independent artist. A share really matters. A like, all these things, add them to your playlist on Spotify. All of these things you think it seems like it's nothing. It's everything when you're an independent artist on your grind. So all we telling you is, look, fam, show some love, support for these independent artists that we bring through and introduce you to, especially if you feel like they dope. All right? First 1 million, man. Check this joint out, man. This is the homie Ill Boy, all right, with the crew. The crew's on this one. I don't even know everybody. I'm out. Let's check this out, though.
Yeah. K100, you bastards.
I'm thinking about my first 1 million. Yeah. I'm thinking about my first 1 million. Yeah. I'm stacking hundreds to the ceiling. Hey, yo, yeah. Boy. I'm blowing racks through the building. Let's go. I'm thinking about my first 1 million. We be litty in the city. 50 like Jetty and 50 like 50. That's what I want. Flipping the chicken like Richie. I put it up in the safe. Before I go buy me a Wraith, I'll be the one that run up the rate. I'll be the one that the haters go hate. Go to Chicago, then go to LA. Go to the Natty, you know how they play. Stacking them hundreds and blowing them racks. Put my mama in the new car. Just spread this ghetto message like I made it out in Wuhan.
First milli on the brain, break bread with the gang. Yeah. Money all on my mind, niggas think about fame. Yeah. I'ma cop me a rollie, might be a plain Jane. Yeah. Or I might bust it down, let it flood, let it rain. Ay, let's just get to the bag, off whites with the tag. Yeah. Get my first 1 million, then pull off in a Jag. No need for the envy, I can see niggas mad. Yeah. I just keep it 100, niggas cap like a grad. Ay.
I'm thinking about my first 1 million. I'm thinking about my first 1 million. I'm trying to stack it to the ceiling. I'm thinking about my first 1 million. I'm thinking about my first 1 million. I'm thinking about my first 1 million. I'm trying to stack it to the ceiling. I'm thinking about my first 1 million.
Think about my first 1 million. Bag boy, I'm about to kill it. Do this for the nearly Midwest, and that's all my children tripping in your city. Now I'm ready, let's just talk some business. If I start, I bet I finish. Run these reps up to the ceiling. Remix with that Ill Boy. CD though for real though. Bag it up for real though. Dish it out like real
thinking about my first 1 million. I'm trying to stack it to the ceiling. I'm thinking about my first 1 million. I'm thinking about my first 1 million. I'm thinking about my first 1 million. I'm trying to stack it to the ceiling. I'm thinking about my first 1 million. Big dog shit. It's the big dog whips. Money on my mind. All I do is grind. Hit it from behind. Lose a damn mind. Said she want the cash. Told the bitch it's mine. I did it for my city. Did it for my team. Put my mama in them things. Always be a queen. Shine that machine. Getting to the green. Only sound I like. Ching, 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 ching. I did it for my city. I'm thinking about my first 1 million. I'm thinking about my first 1 million. I'm trying to stack it to the ceiling. I'm thinking about my first 1 million. I'm thinking about my first 1 million. I'm thinking about my first 1 million. I'm trying to stack it to the ceiling. I'm thinking about my first 1 million.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
True.
K100, you bastard.
That was Illboy, first 1 million. That was the remix. The original version is also alive and well over there on YouTube. So if you're watching this right now on our YouTube channel, you definitely need to go find the homie Illboy's page, subscribe, and show some love. You feel me? Hey, yo, Illboy, what up, fam?
What it do?
What it do, man? That one was joint, man. Everybody snapped on their verses, man. Y'all held it down, man. It's hard to sometimes do a crew joint and, you know, everybody kind of hold their own on the track. You know, sometimes it don't always work out. You know what I mean? But that one actually came together pretty. I'm just saying, you know how it be, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it don't work out. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, yeah, that one worked out. You dig? So what's the plans for the song right now? I see you grinding with it. You pushing it. Anything else that we need to know about the project? Is the whole album coming out? What's going on?
Like I said, first 1 million remix is the single right now. We currently just hit 10,000 last week, and it's already almost up to 25,000 streams right now on my Spotify. So the numbers keep going up, and I got a mixtape coming out in a few weeks. It's called I Grew Up in the 90s mixtape, and that's going to be on Audio Mac. That's going to be on my SoundCloud. I was able to get Slim from 112, and I was able to get Maya, the R&B artist. I was able to get them to do a couple DJ drops and really give it that 90s feel that I was trying to create for y'all. So I'm really excited to drop that in the next couple weeks. And I got an album dropping later in the fall, and I really got some heat, I feel like. So we really excited to bring these records.
That's what's up, man. So, I mean, you grew up in the 90s. I grew up in the 80s, but the 90s was the shit to me because that's why, you know, I'm a teenager and in my 20s in the 90s. So, you know, I'm all the way alive. You know what I'm saying?
I already. So,
yeah, the 90s was the shit for me. You know what I'm saying? We was right. Long live the 90s.
It's gonna be a free download for everybody.
Absolutely, dog. All right. So listen, but before we go though, we got another track before we get up out of here. You know, these direct line interviews that we do, we only slated for a half an hour, so we have to, once you get to talking and playing music and conversating, the time fly by. We almost on 30 minutes already, but we got another track called Just Be Rapping. Tell me about this one. I'm gonna play this one. Now, we don't have a video for it, but we do have the audio, so we're just gonna run the track. But tell me about this one, fam.
It's off my album 519. You can go stream that right now, and it's one of my favorite records on the album, and I'm just talking a little shit on there and just kind of having fun. I really thought it was a dope beat, and we created it, and, you know, one of my favorite records off that album.
All right, man. Let's check this joint out before we get up out of here, man. This is Illboy. Name of this joint is called Just Be Rapping. You are now listening to K100 Radio. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in and rocking with us. This is a direct line interview. Peep out this new music, man. This is Illboy, Just Be Rapping. Let's go, man. Midwest in the building, fam.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
K100, you bastards.
The kids would be outside playing and they would tease us. Oh, you're doing this. You're not going to get nowhere. You're not going to. And we just rehearsed every day.
I just be rapping. Okay. Applause, they just happen. I'm rapping, they clapping. I'm rapping, they clapping. I'm bad, that's Jackson. I'm bad, Mike Jackson. I just be rapping. Okay. Applause, they just happen. I'm rapping, they clapping. I'm rapping, they clapping. I'm bad, that's Jackson. I'm bad, Mike Jackson. I go crazy, I go stupid, I just do the shit. Rip the track to shreds just to show I'm working it. If I don't like you, then you can get around me. You never been my homie, and I swear that you a doubter. You a bust ass nigga, I be praying for you cowards. Call me Ghost Man, cause I swear I got the power. Your face frowned up, I guess your bitch pussy sour. She need to take a douche and get her ass up in the shower. This be slight work when I'm rapping on the beat. I'ma keep going till the mission is complete. Ay. And I told y'all about that rapping. You niggas Kevin Costner, you boys be acting. Smoke you on the track, I call that Bin Laden. I'm not an army, but I swear I'm about that action. Get on my map shit and solve you like a fraction. I told you, I'm just rapping. I just be rapping. Okay. Applause, they just happen. I'm rapping, they clapping. I'm rapping, they clapping. I'm bad, that's Jackson. I'm bad, Mike Jackson. Moonwalking on you, call me Michael Jackson. I'm the shit. I know you like my rapping. I'm a hustling ass nigga, and I say it all the time. If you're thinking I'ma stop you out your rabbit ass mind, I'ma go hard, I'ma murder every beat. Call me D-Way, cause I swear I got the heat. If you thinking that it's sweet, then you in for a treat. Give your ass 2 bars, make your ass obsolete. If you owe me money, man, I need all that in a week. If you playing games with me, I knock your ass up in the streets. If you wanna get a line, I can surely give a piece. Call me a coach, that's when your reps, they decrease. I'ma warm up, I'm hot like they yeast. They stand, they applaud, now my mission is complete. Ay. Yeah, still boy, I really do this shit. It's no mistake, I am the best, believe that. I just be rapping. Okay. Applause, they just happen. I'm rapping, they clapping. I'm rapping, they clapping. I'm bad, that's Jackson. I'm bad, Mike Jackson. I just be rapping. Okay. Applause, they just happen. I'm rapping, they clapping. I'm rapping, they clapping. I'm bad, that's Jackson. I'm bad, Mike Jackson. It's going down.
Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio. You are tuned to K100 Radio. Hip-hop and R&B.
You know the drill, fam.
K100, you bastard.
And we're getting ready to wrap this joint up, man. We've been live right now, chopping it up on the phone with the homie Ill Boy. We had a great direct line interview with him, man. We listened to his joint. We listened to the first 1 million song, and we also played the video if you're watching right now on our social media platforms like Facebook